Hi, people. I was gonna blog on Friday, but then I didn't, and I have a lot to say. My son, I left you off on Thursday. He needed to go to the dentist and get a whole bunch of things done. Well, they told me on Friday the appointment would be at 11, but they phoned me to ask if my appointment could be at 11, and I knew a coworker was gone and another coworker was going to be coming in late. So I couldn't officially say yes right away, but I knew it had to get done right away. So it wasn't busy at work at the time that they were phoning. So while I was on the phone with the dentist, they heard the people in the background, my coworker, say, well, she can't have it off, or I don't know when I'm going to be back, and all this jazz. And I said, yeah, I'll take it, and then I'll call you if something else comes up. So I phoned my mom, who lives half hour away, to come in to be there so that I could take him to his appointment, get it done, and she can take him home and deal with him after because I have to go back to work because it was short staffed because people are not at work because holidays. So in the morning, they phoned me to get my medical record number for him to get his benefits and whatnot. And she said, when are you bringing him in? I said, well, you told me I have to have him in by 11. And they said, well, no, you never said yes for sure, so we gave your appointment away. I'm like, my mom's already driven in from the lake. So I was choked. I was so upset because they knew we had to get him in before the holidays, which is now. And yeah, so I was freaking out. And my mom came into town and drove to the dentist, and then they said that they heard the people in the background say that, oh, I can't have it off, and did not listen to me when I said, yes, I'll take it. But then, I don't know, the receptionist then told my ex-mother-in-law that I forgot to get the prescription for my son for his medication, which they never gave me, so it's not like I forget it. And then she told my ex-mother-in-law all what they were doing to him because she said that she didn't tell me that day because I was too upset. But I wasn't upset until the Friday when they canceled my appointment on me, and even though I was already ready, my son was ready to go to the dentist, everybody was ready to go and get her done. Anyway, we got the medication, got his prescription, and he had to take it so many days just to get the infection down so that the freezing would take anyway. So, long story short, we had to give him happy juice and take him to the dentist today. Oh my god, my son. Funniest little drunk you've ever seen. I know that sounds really bad because he's only 5 and, well, he'll be 6 in February, but oh, he was funny. He was said that I had 4 arms and 2 phones, and he's like, I can't talk, and he had a cotton ball thing because they pulled a tooth, poor kid. They did a crown, and then they pulled the tooth beside it because it was bad, and now we have to go back in for a spacer, but anyway, so when they pulled it, so they had to put the gauze in, and they told him to bite down, so he'd bite down, and then a second later he'd completely forget and start trying to talk. I don't know where he gets that from. Anyway, yeah, so he'd try to talk, and then so we bite down, so we had to get him out of the chair to go pick out his prize out of the toy box, and yeah, he couldn't even stand up, and then we decided to let him spit out the gauze thing, because he wasn't gonna keep it in anyway, and as he spit it out, he kept trying to lick my face. Funniest little bugger. And then, so my mom took him home. He slept for an hour, I think she said, maybe, and then he was up, and he's doing good, so I'm pretty excited for him. Then, my benefits covered 80%, and so that leaves 20%, and my ex is actually, surprisingly, being a decent guy, and said he'll pay for half of what's remaining, so we both only had to pay for this time for less than $45, so that was pretty sweet. But he does have to go back 2 more times, once for a filling, and then once for the spacer, so he's filling on the other side and then the spacer on that side now, but that has been my week. I work Christmas Eve until 3, and then come home. My boyfriend will be here, and then later that day I gotta go get my regrets from my ex's family at his party. It's gonna be his new girlfriend's first time at that family thing, so kind of excited for them to see his downgrade, so that should be fun. And then, yeah, so then it's Christmas time, and I'm actually almost ready. I know that sounds bad only to say almost, but just a few things, make kids' crafts and get pictures developed. But the only time I can ever do that is when I don't have the kids, and I always have the kids. So Christmas Eve shopping, yay. Well, it's not really shopping, but developing pictures. So hopefully the kiosks won't be too busy at like Walmart or Superstore or something. But this video is getting long, but I felt I needed to come and let you know, and I was not about to write all that because I'm kind of lazy, as you know. So, have a super day all, and Merry Christmas. Bye.